Celebrity is no match for illness. Fame is never a talisman against biology. Famesick by Lena Dunham. Audiobook summary and review by StoryShots. Success was supposed to fix everything. Instead, the more famous she became, the sicker her body got, and no one around her seemed able to tell the difference between care and control. That is the wreckage at the center of Famesick, the memoir by Lena Dunham, which tracks the decade after she filmed the HBO pilot of Girls at 24 and became, almost overnight, a household name and a public target. The myth that achievement protects you. Most people assume getting everything you wanted solves your problems. One father once told his famous daughter she was the goose that lays the golden egg. He did not mean it kindly. He meant that nobody protects the goose because they love it. They protect the eggs. That single image reframes an entire industry. The people surrounding a rising star are often maintaining an asset, not caring for a person. And the difference is invisible until you get sick or say no. Never mistake maintenance for care, attention for love, or love for empathy. Think about the last time someone's attention toward you increased right when your output did. That was never really about you. The body keeps a ledger nobody reads. Endometriosis, ovarian cysts, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Endometriosis, ovarian cysts, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. A ruptured eardrum, a hysterectomy at 31. These ailments piled up in the exact years a career piled up too, and for most of that decade, doctors treated the symptoms as diffuse rather than one worsening pattern. The mechanism is a loop. Stress worsens autoimmune and inflammatory conditions. Worsening health drains the capacity to manage stress, and the machine behind the fame never once paused to allow recovery. But naming the loop is not the same as escaping it. Stress does not just feel bad. It rewrites your body's chemistry while you are too busy succeeding to notice. But knowing the loop exists does not explain how anyone ever breaks out of one that fame itself keeps feeding. The year she stopped being the chaos. Here is the pivot point. In rehab, stripped of the men, the medication, and the noise, came a realization that reorganizes the entire memoir. Chaos was not happening to her. She had become the chaos. That single sentence collapses the victim narrative and replaces it with something harder to sit with. Addiction, illness, and a string of corrosive relationships were not simply things done by an industry with no guardrails. They were also choices, patterns, a self built to survive attention never metabolized safely. Hollywood's culture has always been permissive toward everything except human frailty. Fame did not break her. It removed every excuse for not looking at what already had. If this changed how you think about the real cost of ambition, someone chasing a dream right now probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. This summary of Famesick threads together the myth of achievement as protection, the body's hidden ledger of stress and illness, and the harder truth that Dunham became complicit in her own unraveling. Left untold here is the wreckage and repair of specific relationships, including the unraveling partnership with mentor Jenny Connor and the volatile chemistry with co-star Adam Driver. Readers who loved Girls, or anyone curious what fame does to a nervous system, will want the rest. We're putting together the full summary of Famesick right now, with an infographic and animated video. Follow the book in the StoryShots app to get it the moment it's ready.